Welcome back to another episode of the show. I'm your host, David Womack. Now let's dive right into TV and movie news. Aquaman 2 released this weekend, and it looks like the Rotten Tomatoes scores aren't too good. The DCEU final movie, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, has debuted to a Rotten Tomatoes score worse than Justice League and every DC movie this year combined. Aquaman 2 and the Lost Kingdom gets off to a rocky start with a disappointing score of just 36% on Rotten Tomatoes. The movie's poor review add to the challenge of dwindling interest in the DCEU after the DCU reboot announcement. Now it looks like Aquaman 2 is basically the worst DCEU movie of 2023 for sure. The movie debuted with a rotten score of just 36%. Since Aquaman 2 is the ending of the DCEU universe, it certainly isn't a welcome state of affairs for the studio that will now be looking to put cinematic franchise behind it for good. So why do you think Aquaman 2 reviews are so negative? Let me know in the comments down below. In this next story, Vin Diesel of Fast and Furious fame, accused of alleged sexual battery. Vin Diesel, the face of the Fast and Furious franchise, has been accused of alleged sexual battery in the lawsuit filed by his former assistant. Vin Diesel has been accused during the production of Fast 5 in 2010. The lawsuit alleges that Diesel forcibly groped his former assistant, Asta Jonasson. Jonasson was fired hours after the alleged incident and previously couldn't speak out due to a non-disclosure agreement. Now, this is major because Vin Diesel is the face of the Fast and Furious franchise. You can dive deeper into the story itself. It gets pretty graphic, so I don't want to post it in this video because I don't want to be monetized, but Jonasson was fired from her job less than 2 weeks after starting. Because Jonasson signed a non-disclosure agreement when she accepted the position with one race, she was forced to maintain her silence over the ensuing years. Now, Vin Diesel is going through a lot right now, so, best wishes out to them. So in this next story, it seems like Naked Gun producers are upset with the Liam Neeson Seth MacFarlane reboot. The creators of the Naked Gun are upset that the reboot is moving forward without their input. So Naked Gun is a movie that was released in 1988. Created by David Zucker, Jem Abrams, and Jerry Zucker, the TV series Police Squad only ran for 6 episodes back in 1982, but it spawned a popular film franchise that so far consists of 3 films, the Naked Gun series, all 3 of which had Pat Proft on board as a screenwriter when it was announced that a straight-to-video sequel called The Naked Gun 4 Rhythm of Evil was moving ahead in 2009 with none of the original creative team involved. It sounds like what's happening is there's some paperwork that got mixed up somewhere down the road, and they can all come together and figure that out because they're probably going to make millions. In our next bit of news, Disney loses a huge lawsuit, and it's pretty big. A jury has ruled that Walt Disney Studios infringed on intellectual property rights to visual effects firm Riordan when it utilized the company's Mova Couture software without permission in the 2017 film Beauty and the Beast. The decision states that Disney failed to properly license the Mova Contour technology owned by Riordan, despite knowing that its visual effects partner DD3 may not have had rights to use or sublicense the software. Disney continued to benefit from using proprietary Mova system in the Beauty and the Beast, and the judge awarded Riordan about $600,000, including $350,000 meant to represent Disney's profits attributed to using copyright Mova technology. Other films like Guardians of the Galaxy and the Avengers franchise has also been under dispute. Disney lost a huge case today, and that's pretty big, but it's also a good insight to what profits are being made in that area of film. So you may want to think about that. The first teaser trailer for Adam Sandler movie, Spaceman. Adam Sandler has increasingly been mixing drama alongside his usual comedy output from the looks of Spaceman. Directed by John Rennick from the script by Colby Day, he realizes that the marriage he left behind might not be waiting for him when he returns to Earth. Desperate to fix things with his wife, played by Carey Mulligan, he is helped by a mysterious creature from the beginning of time he finds hiding in the bowels of the ship. I really wanted to have a performance from Adam Sandler like this. I'm pretty excited about what's coming up. Adam Sandler, that entire cast and crew, it sounds exciting. It'll be on Netflix March 1st. Beyonce surprises fans at a Renaissance concert film in Brazil. Beyonce showed her appreciation for fans in Brazil as she took to the stage. Beyonce made many of her fan days in Brazil when she made a surprise appearance. Renaissance, a film by Beyonce, premiered in Brazil on Thursday, and to celebrate its release, Beyonce stopped by a convention center in Salvador. Beyonce said a few words. Brazil, I love you so much. I came because I love you so much. The Renaissance concert film was officially released in the US on December 1st. Beyonce and Jay-Z, they show their fans appreciation, and that's what makes them likable. And this concert film was amazing. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. So now, final story. Superman Legacy plot has been revealed. Superman Legacy filming window and plot synopsis revealed. A new Superman plot synopsis points at James Gunn's film revolving around Man of Steel's Kryptonian heritage. With Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom barely treading water with reviewers, DC Studios is likely excited to reboot the brand and start fresh from Gunn's forthcoming superhero film, Superman Legacy. Much rides on Gunn's ability to take this franchise in another direction and do big with it, so the stakes are pretty high. Superman Legacy takes flight on March 4th, 2024. In addition to information about when cameras roll, the plot synopsis for the highly anticipated film has been revealed. I don't want to give too much away in this video, so I'll link down below where you guys can go and check that out. But it's enticing, and I'm excited to see it. That's all the news we have for today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. Let me know you love me. Let me know you care. Also, hit that like button. Let the algorithm know that we're here and we're here to stay. As always, have a great day, everyone.